They had funeral homes, but the funeral homes were not as sophisticated as they are today. So what would happen when somebody died? Most times if they didn't die in the hospital, they died at home. And if they died in the hospital, they used to bring it back to the home of the person. That was standard. And they would bathe the body at home, right? Some nurse, a nurse or the family would bathe the body. It is said that they used to boil guava leaves and use the guava leaf water boil guava leaf water, because guava leaves gave off an antiseptic that was clean, that would clean the body and take away germs. And as a result of it, they used to keep the body in the house. It was put into a metal canister. The coffin was put into a metal canister, and ice was put around the canister, in the canister, around the coffin, to keep the body, well, not fresh, but to preserve the body. In the night of the week, they used to use the ice around the canister to put in drinks, and that's no joke. That's where they used to get ice from. They used to buy ice and keep refilling it, keep filling it, so that it will keep the body cool. And there will be, the deterioration will be less. And then the day somebody will come and dress the dead person, prepare them for the funeral. Somebody from maybe from the funeral home, I guess, would come with somebody who was trained in what they call it, makeup for people who died.
Mm-hmm.
And they would dress the dead person, and then they will, get rid of the outer coffin and keep the coffin at home until it was taken to the funeral. Sometimes they never even used a hearse. They used to carry the coffin, because the funeral home, the church might have been quite close. But then of course there are the hearses that used to take the people, and people walked behind the hearse. They didn't have no set of cars behind the hearse and meeting at no church. They used to walk behind the hearse, and when the hearse passed in front of the door, you used to close the door. People couldn't. They never left the doors open, because they didn't want the spirit come inside the house. So they used to close the doors, and the same mustn't point at a hearse going down the road. And they had a lot of, a lot of very superstitions, associated with funerals and the dead and the cemetery. And when cemeteries were a place, people didn't really like too much, except on All Souls Day and All Fools, and not All Fools, All Souls and All Saints Day, where they went to pay tribute to the dead people, and and clean up the graves and make sure the place was nice, burn candles, carry flowers, just in tribute, to celebrate the life of the person or the death of the person, whichever one you want to look at it, however you want to look at it.